All right, hockey fans. Ooh, I'm having a hard time hearing me. What's that all about? Check, check. And we'll go with it anyway. Let's get ready for game time. We got some new addition to the Ontario Bay Storm team, number 28, Tucker Leindecker. In his first game for Ontario Bay, just completed his required practices as of yesterday. Look forward to him hitting the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, hockey fans of all genders and all ages, welcome to the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. The Ontario Bay Booster Club and the Salmon River Ice Hockey Association would like to remind you that this facility is managed by a parent-led group of volunteers, and your assistance in helping to keep the arena clean is greatly appreciated. Warming blankets have been provided for your convenience in the bleacher section of the arena. Please remember to fold and return those blankets to the appropriate receptacles at the conclusion of tonight's game. The 50-50 raffle is available. Get your tickets. The Cold Front Cafe is open, filled with delicious, delectable delights to satisfy your nutritional needs. And now, let's introduce tonight's starting lineups. Beginning with the visiting team wearing their road blacks, the Syracuse City School District. And here is their starting lineup. Beginning on defense, number 17, Owen Etall. Number 22, Patrick Sheridan. On offense, number 2, Nick Rayfield. Number 4, Adam Fry. Number 6, Jameson Bucktooth. And between the pipes, number 1, Jackson Sotheby. And now, for the home team in the gold sweaters, your Ontario Bay Storm! And here's their starting lineup. Beginning on defense, number 15, Cameron Dan-Dalin. Number 18, Riley Ballou. On offense, number 12, Jacob Amadon. Number 20, David Stern. Number 21, Eric Mashaw. And between the pipes protecting the net, number 44, Colin Bennett. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please rise as we all stand together, united as one free country. Please remove any headgear, place your hand over your heart. Any active duty veteran or retired servicemen or servicewomen may salute as desired as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. The Cold Front Cafe is open. Make sure you get your hot coffee, hot chocolate, pizza, pretzels, all the food you can handle. While you're out there, get your 50-50 raffle tickets. Now, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's play some hockey! And I am ready. And Tammy, I am hyped up. I don't know if you heard, my son is starting. Cameron Dan-Dalin, number 15, on defense. I also got new toys. I don't know if you saw, I was zooming in and out. And that's a new feature added to my camera here. Woohoo! Here we go. Refs ready. Everybody's got their neck guards on. Amadon facing off. And there we go. Syracuse winning that faceoff, sending that puck in, return right back out by Cameron Dan-Dalin. Gets dumped back in. Offsides has to be cleared, and cleared they are. Riley Ballou coming around on the far side, sends that puck into the middle, gets picked off by Syracuse. Pass across, David Stern wrapping up Jamison Bucktooth, taking him down to the ice. Puck sent back behind the net. Nick Rayfield runs into the official. On the far side, on the boards, Mashaw gets wrapped up. Yep, Dalin almost took a knee. Puck comes out to Eric Mashaw. Mashaw gets it to Amadon. Amadon having a hard time in the neutral zone. Grabbing that puck, Nick Rayfield. He dumps that puck in to the offensive end. Ballou playing it off the backboards. Looking, snaps around on the near side for Stern. Pops off the boards, comes out into the middle. Taken away by Bucktooth. Jamison drops it back into the circle for Rayfield. Rayfield fires. Deflected, goes up into the netting. And we'll have ourselves a face-off in the Ontario Bay end of the ice. That was an excellent first shift by both teams. Syracuse gaining the advantage ever so slightly in time of possession. Face off to the right side of Colin Bennett. Zane Zabriskie in there now. Puck comes over to Tyler Brown. He backhands it around behind the net for Walker. Braden sends it up on the near side. Pops out into the middle. Grady Etol sent it up. It's into the slot. Cuts across. Alan Victoriano not able to get it in. Comes back to Victoriano. Shot fired. Save. Swept away at the last moment by Walker. Comes out to the point. Fired by Ben Theben. Doesn't get very far. Back to Theben. Sends it in. Blocked by the belly of Bryce Goodenough. He gets it over to Zach Blevins. Blevins can't pop it out. Gets dumped in, back around behind the net. Played on by Tyler Brown. Brown hurries it along the corner for Owen Newton. Newton tries to pull it out. Hits off the skate of Goodenough. Goodenough up to Blevins. Blevins can't hold it. Taking that puck away, Ben Theben. He sends that into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Grady Etol, who dumps it in, back around behind the net into the far corner.
Comes up halfway along the boards, off the skate of Newton to Goodenough. Goodenough to Blevins. Blevins coming in, dancing his way through. Blevins shot. Save Jackson Sotheby. Look at that. I was able to zoom in without losing the puck. Who knew I could do that, huh? 15:06 to go in this first period. Tucker Lindecker lining up for the faceoff for Ontario Bay. Puck comes back. Matteo Dalpe holding it. Momentarily comes across in the middle, now out into the neutral zone. Dallin's back on the ice. Backhands that into the zone, played on by Jason Bort of Syracuse. Bort sends it over to the near side to Gaho Shenandoah. Shenandoah taking it up, dumps that puck in, goes back behind the net. At the corner, shot fired from the red line. No goal, no goal. High stick sent that puck in. Colin Bennett with the initial save off the red line, popped it up high. The Syracuse player, I did not see whom did it, swatted it overhand. You can't axe chop him down into the goal. Makes for a cool replay, does not count as a point. Tell your girlfriend about it, though. She'll be wicked impressed. David Stern in for the faceoff. Puck comes to the middle. Nobody really in control. Now it's grabbed by Syracuse. Syracuse coming into their neutral zone. Pops it off the glass down into the zone. That's an icing. A little too much, a little too far. 14:34 to go in this opening period. We'll have another face-off to the left side of Sotheby. Dallin and Ballou still on the ice for defense. Back to our starting line of Mbashaw, Stern, and Amidon. Face-off comes back to Mashaw's skate. He kicks it forward. Collapsed on by Fry and Etal. Puck comes to the point, fired in by Ballou, comes back out. Ballou has to play it back into the neutral zone. Passes over to Dallin. Dallin runs out of space, sends it back, and is that Sam Militello? Nope, sorry. Jamison Bucktooth, and he brings that over offsides. So it looked unfortunate that Cameron passed it to the other team, but he did it at a time where a Syracuse player was about halfway into the zone. So Cameron knew that whoever he passed it to couldn't penetrate in right away. It gave him time to recover and not allow that puck to come into the zone. Face-off now, Bucktooth and Goodenough. Goodenough wins that, gets it to Blevins, but it comes right back to him. A bouncing puck. I wonder if it's actually frozen. Bucktooth takes that puck in, backhands it, goes over the end line. Bucktooth picks it up behind the net, plays it off the back of the net to get it around Dallin. Off the boards to the point for Sheridan. Patrick sends it back into the corner. Dallin's going to go over and make a play on it. Cameron up the boards for Newton. Newton can't get it, but he's able to guard it, so that puck does come into the neutral zone. Blevins misses the steal. Puck comes across on the near side. Crisscross out. Newton picks it up in the neutral zone. Moving forward, leads himself. Blevins grabs it, fires that puck around behind the net, played on by Syracuse. Goodenough comes and challenges. Puck gets dumped back behind the net. Sheridan in the far corner, sends it out into the middle. Comes out to Walker. Walker fires it forward. Everybody checks up. Syracuse picks it up at their own red line. Owen Etal with it. Sends it behind the net to the far corner. Comes right back to Owen. Owen looking, snaps it up off the glass. Blocked by Goodenough. Comes down. Blevins can't hold it in. Comes out. Everybody's got to check. And Syracuse in control. Etal sends it across. Passed up now to Fry. Adam Fry coming in, passing over the blue line on the far side. Challenge forced into the corner by Mason Warnes. Fry comes around the net on the near side at the hash mark. Goes to wind up and gets hit by Blevins. Puck coast to Walker. Braden comes out into the middle. Stops short, lets him fly by. Sends that puck in high. Line drive, fly ball for Sotheby. Grabs it, drops it down. Michael Devereaux on the far side. Losing that puck, comes out into the middle. Syracuse pushing forward. Pass to Grady Etal. He shuffles it forward. Mason Warnes turns it back. Here comes Tucker. Tucker loses it in the middle. Oh, held in by Pooler. Pooler sends it towards the corner. Syracuse turning that puck back out into the neutral zone. Puck gets fired back in hard by Lindecker. No, I'm sorry, that's Riley Ballou. I saw the 8. And Dallin's on with Ballou. Looks like they are a defensive pair for the evening. Michael Devereaux taking that puck back behind his own net. Goes to pass it up. Stolen by Lindecker. Sends it into the middle. Pooler misses. Can't connect on that one-timer. Nice pass by Tucker Lindecker. Puck comes out to the point for Blue, fires it in. Oh, last second drop down with the glove by Sotheby for the save. At the point, Dalin duffs it, able to shove it at the last-ditch effort to get it forward to Lindecker. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Blue covering. Blue takes that puck on the near side, snaps it off the boards just underneath the rail, fires it too hard. That's going to go down for the icing. A lot of craziness going on at the Syracuse end of the ice. Sotheby coming up huge with that last-second reflexive action to save that shot. Stern in for the faceoff, draws that puck back. Walker tips it out. Oh! It's a goal. It's a goal. Stern swatted out, but it crossed over the line already. And looks like Adam Fry has himself a point. Crazy melee. Owen Newton taking that off the face-off. Comes back into the neutral zone. Syracuse goal scored by number 4, Adam Fry. Unassisted. Number 4, unassisted. Time of the Syracuse goal, 5:30. Here comes Blevins in the neutral zone looking, trying to make some space. Leans forward to get it past Sam Militello. Puck gets dumped into the corner. Played around. Newton puts on the hit. Puck comes out into middle. Picked up by Blevins. Blevins coming in. Oh, and that gets pushed away by the defense of Syracuse. Puck gets cleared out into the neutral zone. Played on by Tyler Brown. Brown crisscrosses the neutral zone to get it to Blevins. Puck gets turned back out. Walker not able to hold it in. This puck is going to come all the way back. Picked up by Brown. Brown can't clear it. Backhanded into the slot. Nobody there at the far corner. Gaho Shenandoah with it. Puck gets sent back into the slot. Nobody there as Syracuse was caught by themselves on their own line change. John Massaro taking that puck around back behind his net. Passes up to Kobe Steele. Steele with it in the middle. Loses that puck. Lindecker battling for that puck at the circle. Curls around. Centering pass. Oh, and Blevins and Pooler both caught looking the wrong way or something. And Baloo snaps that. Looks like he may have had a shovel instead of a stick the way he scooped that up over his shoulder into the netting. No idea why this faceoff is in the offensive end. That clearly went off of Baloo. I don't make up the rules. I just know them. I don't know. Anyway, here's Lindecker. Sorry, Maria, but you're not listening. Dalin and Pooler stopping that puck, turning it back. Lindecker coming up with it in the neutral zone over the blue line, dumps that puck in deep, goes around back behind the net. Lindecker's going to go off for his change. Bibbins not able to get there in time to put on that hit. Syracuse coming out. Grady Etol moving up through the neutral zone at the blue line, tried sending it in. Baloo dishes it out to the corner. Dalin picks it up behind the net, sends it right back to Etol, battling for it. Puck comes up. Owen Etol holds it in. I think I got that right. Here comes David Stern. Stern with this puck into the neutral zone, getting by Bibbins. Grabbed by Alan Victoriano, and there is the whistle. Oh, my goodness. Hold, hook, pocket picked. And it is a hold for number 19. And a vicious hold it was. Face off to the left side of Sotheby. Syracuse penalty, number 19, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 19, 2 minutes, hold. Time of the minor penalty, 7:51. It's time for Storm Power Play. Good enough, coming in for the face-off again. Puck comes over to the near boards for Blevins. Blevins sends it to the center point for Blue. Blue can't hold it in. Has to dump it. As everybody checks up on sides, Michael Devereaux grabs it, sends it up. Blue stops it at the center line, sends it right back to Devereaux. Devereaux trying harder this time. Blevins grabs it in the neutral zone. Newton comes in, shot, glove save, Sotheby. Sorry, I was kind of drifting away there. So I am working the camera for this first period because I want to play with my new toy, but as you see, I'm terrible. Katie will be with us in the second period. She'll get to play with the toy. Not too much, though. Blevins at the corner. Drops that puck back for Goodenough at the top of the umbrella. Sends it back to the corner for Blevins. Blevins looking to Goodenough. Goodenough back to Blevins behind the net. Comes around near side, sends it into the slot in the paint for Newton. Newton couldn't get to it. Nice stick check by Ben Theben. Theben picks that puck up, rips it down the length of the ice. Just over a minute to go in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. Walker off the boards into the neutral zone, grabbed by Syracuse. Syracuse snaps that puck in deep again, goes all the way around behind the net to the far side. Blevins picks it up, skates it behind his own net. Blevins on the near side, picking up speed, looking to make some space. Cuts to the middle, loses an edge. Owen Newton right there to kick that puck back up to his skate. Dumps that puck into the corner back behind the net. Going after it, Patrick Sheridan, as is Bryce Goodenough. Puck comes out, Blevins with it. Blevins drops that puck back for Goodenough. Goodenough looking. Sends it into the slot for Newton. Gets blocked. Ripped around high. Walker holds it. Walker up the boards to Blevins. Blevins coming in. Shot fired. Saves Sotheby. Rebound goes back to the corner. Less than 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds now. All the way across the blue. Only one defense on the line. 5 seconds. Walker, the lone defender. As Victoriano comes back onto the ice. Blevins turns. Shot fired. Sotheby saves it with the belt. 7:05 to go in the game. In the first period, 7:05 in the first period remaining. Teams are now at even strength. Face off to the left side of Sotheby. Puck goes back for John Massaro. He grabs it, snaps it all the way around on the far side. Hard pass out, doesn't make it through. David Stern there. He sends that puck forward off the backboard. Coming up to grab it, Jason Bort of Syracuse. Bort tries crisscrossing it through, stopped by Eric Mashaw. Mashaw behind the net now. Mashaw coming to the corner, loses that puck to Syracuse. Adam Fry passes that puck all the way across on the far side. Back to Fry, backhand save. Rebound picked up by Nick Rayfield for the goal. Let's see whom they hand out assists to. Personally, I would give one to Adam Fry. I don't get to make that call. I do get to report it, though. Syracuse goal scored by number 2, Nick Rayfield. Assisted by number 4, Adam Fry. From number 6, Jamison Bucktooth. 2 from 4 from 6. Time of the Syracuse goal, 10:26. Sam Militello tried to take that shot, stolen by Amadon. Puck comes all the way across. One-timer attempted by Shenandoah, goes nowhere. Along the boards, backhanded out in through the neutral zone by Eric Mashaw. Goes way too far for the icing. Give us a face-off off to the right side of Colin Bennett. Will Glass coming in for the faceoff for Syracuse. He'll be squaring up against Bryce Goodenough. Glass draws that puck back, stepping up as Blevins can't get it. Goodenough coming in behind. Goodenough gets that puck into the neutral zone, taken by Patrick Sheridan. He tries sending it blocked by Owen Newton. This puck comes back to Cameron Dalin. Dalin all the way across off the board. Syracuse picking it up. Alan Victoriano moves that puck forward. Riley Ballou trying to get it out. Will Glass stepping up, gets that puck to the middle. Dalin, nice pass right to Blevins. Blevins moving up over the blue line, advancing into the offensive zone. At the hash mark, gets stopped, backhands it to the middle. Goodenough has to stop short as he almost lost that puck. Couldn't get the shot on net. Goes behind the goal. Sheridan loses it to Blevins. Blevins almost lost it to Victoriano. Comes, takes that shot, dropping down, saves Sotheby. Goodenough sends it into the middle. Nobody there except 3 Syracusan players. Alan Victoriano tried sending that through the legs of Cameron Dalin. Not happening as Dalin closed those skates together. Here comes Riley Ballou. Ballou up over the blue line, runs into traffic, loses that puck. Goodenough tries coming back, can't get it. Owen Etal moving forward. Coming over is Tucker Lindecker to get that puck away. On the far side, Nick Rayfield with that puck. Sends it to the corner, loses sight of it. Lindecker sends it back to the corner. Mason Warren's over there. Freezes that puck up against the boards. Lindecker trying to take it out. Warren switches to the other side, moves that puck forward. Adam Pooler trying to get it out. Held in at the blue line by Gian Nassaro. Fires it in, gets deflected, goes into the netting, and we'll have ourselves a face-off with 4:32 to go in the first period. Syracuse leads this one by 2-0 with just over 4.5 minutes to go in the opening period here. Lots of time for Ontario Bay to come back. David Stern in for the face-off against Adam Fry. Fry wins it, sends it over to the boards. Going over to grab it, though, Mason Warrens. Stern putting a hit on, looked like just the boards. Whoa, losing an edge and going down is that Will Scanlon or Nick Rayfield? I couldn't tell. Puck comes out, Fry with it, tries taking that shot, gets deflected by Braden Walker all the way across to the glass, drops down, pass to Mashaw. Mashaw misses. Puck comes down, collected by Jason Bort. Bort sends it around. Stern thought about doing a one-timer, but that puck was nowhere near one-time ability. It's not a word. Nick Rayfield coming up with that puck. Over the center line, over the blue line, gets it by Warren, shot, save, Colin Bennett. Thank you, Ken. Sorry about that. I can't hear it back in my headset for some reason. I'm not sure. No time to troubleshoot that now. So my apologies. Puck in the neutral zone. Played on by Sam Militello. Gets returned back to the Ontario Bay end. Popped up by Braden Walker. Drops down. Lindecker going after it. Plays the player. Puck comes out into the middle. Pooler backhanded it. Loses it. Kobe Steele sends it over to the far side. Mason Warren steps up. Sends it to the corner. Up at the hash marks now. Battle for it with Pooler. Lindecker. Lindecker tried pulling it out. Couldn't. Warren's not able to hold it in. Popping that out. Adam Fry to 2-on-1. Fry shot. Hits Colin Bennett in the chest. Perhaps he thinks if he hits him enough times, he'll make a hole. Don't think it's going to work, though. We'll see how it develops. Face off to the left side of Colin. Bryce Goodenough going to square up against, I can't tell, I think it's Will Glass. Yes, it is. Puck goes behind the Ontario Bay net. Battle for it. Dalin not able to get it. Comes into the middle. Dalin, short pass to Blevins. Blevins sends it too far in front of Newton. Newton tries playing it forward, gets hit. Alan Victoriano grabs that puck, sends it across to his defensive pair. Owen Etal with it, trying to move forward. Blevins comes in and challenges. Goodenough behind. Gets that puck to Blevins. Sends it out into the slot. Nobody there. It was way far behind Newton. On the far side, Dalin backhands it up for Newton. Newton had it for a moment, loses it in the middle. Alan Victoriano grabs that puck, sends it into the corner. Dalin picks it up. Dalin skating forward. Nice long pass to Blevins. Blevins over the center line, over the blue line, moving forward. Couldn't get it through legs. Goes around, shot, save. Newton swung once and twice, couldn't send it home. Puck comes back to Ballou. Ballou to Goodenough. Goodenough at the goal. Swatted down out of the air by the open palm of Adam Fry. That hurts. Puck is loose. Baloo on his horse, coming back to get it away before Etol does. Etol gets a shot off. Save Bennett in the corner. Dalin to Blevins. Blevins can't hold it. Nick Rayfield comes in, steals that puck. Behind the net, bounces. Goes over his stick. He regains control, sends it up to the point for John Massaro. Massaro fires it in, goes off the backboards. Near side, Blevins tries spearing at it. Gets sent back to the corner by Jason Bort. Comes back to Bort at the point. Blevins tried shuffling it past him. Bort sends it to the corner. Rayfield with it. Taken off his stick by Dalin. Dalin with it in the corner now. Dalin moving up with it. Dalin over the blue line. Gets squeezed off that puck by Adam Fry. Jamison Bucktooth comes up to grab the puck. Bucktooth over the blue line. At the point, backhands it to the corner. Played back there by Braden Walker. Or he chases after it. Can't catch up to it. Goes to the corner. Syracuse snaps it all the way across. Pass misses. John Massaro comes into the neutral zone. Syracuse moving that puck up. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining. Eric Mashaw backhands that puck forward. Played on by Syracuse in their own zone. Passed across. Snapped up into the middle. Stern steals that puck away. Stern moving forward. It's a 1-on-2. It's a 2-on-2. He's got Amadon with him. Bort puts a shoulder on him. Drives him into the corner. Now he falls down. Sorry about that. Back behind the net, Syracuse trying to clear it around along the boards, gets to Rayfield. Rayfield touches into the middle. Coming up is Bucktooth. Bucktooth through the middle, moving forward. And he's got Eric Mashaw hanging on him. Coming in behind, Will Glass with the goal. A crazy onslaught after a turnover in the Syracuse end, and 3 Syracuse players shuffling their way down, able to get that shot off, and it was the rebound really that sent that one home. Not sure what that was all about with the referee, but so be it. Puck never got dropped. There we go. Syracuse goal scored by number 16, Will Glass. Assisted by number 6, Jamison Bucktooth. 16 from 6. Time of the Syracuse goal, 16:36. You know what? That was a lot to do with the number 6 in there. 16, 6, 36, 16. And that concludes our first period of play here at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. Don't forget to stop by the Cold Front Cafe to get some delicious eats, hot drinks. There's even cold soda and candy. What? There's candy? Get your Sour Patch Kids. They're sweet, they're sour, they're children you can eat. Don't forget your 50-50 raffle tickets, where even you can be a winner too. Shout out, thank you to my sponsors, of course, as always, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, providing last-minute help for me tonight, and Power Play Sports, exit 47 off I-81 in Watertown, for all of your hockey equipment needs. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right. Hey, there we go. Now I can hear me, and I can hear that music in the background. Well, now I can't. Now I can. Barely. There we go. All right. So, I think audio issues, they're doing better anyway. Let's go to this view, huh? It's a little better. All right, intermission has come to an end. Waiting for the score clock to get reset to 17 fresh minutes. While everybody tries to break down the doors. And here we go. Second period, Syracuse in black going from left to right. Ontario Bay in gold going from right to left. Same lineups to start the second period as we had the first period. Number 15, Dan-Dalin on the ice. Want to point him out because he's my son, you know. That's wicked cool. Shot on goal by Blevins. Stick save by Sotheby. Puck comes out. Nice breakout pass to Rayfield. Rayfield over to Fry with the goal. That was pretty. Can't deny that one. Even the referees from last night's USA-Canada game couldn't overturn that goal. Syracuse goal scored by number 4, Adam Fry, assisted by number 2, Nick Rayfield from 6. Jamison Bucktooth, 4 from 2 from 6. Time of the Syracuse goal, 0-5. And Bucktooth has 3 assists so far on the evening. Stern lining up for the faceoff against Will Glass. Glass wins his springs it back, but stepping up and spearing that puck back behind the net was Eric Mashaw loose in the paint. Amidon couldn't get a stick on it. Comes back out to the point. Fired in by number 10. Is that Jules? No. Who is number 10? I don't even have a number 10 on my roster here for Ontario Bay. You'd think I'd know. Syracuse controlling that faceoff, sending it back and forth behind their own net. And here they come. John Massaro passing that puck up, goes all the way across. Braden Walker chasing it down. Walker hit hard by Gaho Shenandoah. And he got hit a little from behind, but that puck got deflected up into the netting. Some hard hits going on here in this game so far. Face off to the right side of Colin Bennett. Syracuse controlling. Back to the point. Up into the corner. Centering pass. Gets blocked by Bennett. Comes out to Eric Mashaw. Here comes Eric coming through the middle. And he got tripped by Shenandoah. And that's okay, apparently. Puck gets sent all the way back. It's wide of the goal for the icing. Face-off will come all the way back down by the Syracuse end of the ice. Off to the right side of Sotheby. Got Katie here working the camera for me finally. I'm done playing with my my toys. Let her play with my toys. I'm okay sharing. Puck gets ripped all the way around by Patrick Sheridan. Comes all the way through the zone. Chased down by Nick Rayfield. Rayfield in the corner has Dan-Dalin on him. Sends it back to the point for Owen Etal. Etal fires. Misses the goal off the glass. Owen Newton snaps his puck out. A little too hard. A little too far. That's an icing. Bring the face-off back down by Colin Bennett. I raised it up. I don't know why, but I did. Want me to lower it? Rayfield squaring up against Goodenough. Goodenough draws that puck back, comes to the corner for Dalin. Dalin sends it up for Blevins. Blevins flicks it up high for Newton. Newton kicks it down, grabs it with his hand, drops it to his stick. Coming up underneath his armpit, though, is Nick Rayfield. Dalin couldn't get that puck, stolen by Bucktooth. Bucktooth comes back across, shot save by Bennett. Newton with that puck, passed up to Blevins. Blevins over the blue line, forced towards the corner by Owen Etal, still with it. Tries dropping it in the paint, comes across. Goodenough dancing with that puck, still with it behind the net, looking for somebody to give it to. Center point goes all the way across to Dalin. Dalin sends it to the corner, out in the middle. Goodenough misses. Riley Ballou chasing it down in the neutral zone with it now. He turns and fires that puck forward, blocked by Syracuse. Off the body of Blevins. Blevins in, shot, goal! Zach Blevins catching that with his belly for the second time tonight. This time able to convert and send that puck to the back of the netting. Referee waiting for somebody to take the face-off. Goodenough slides in to square up against Will Glass. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 8, Zach the Attack Blevins. Unassisted, number 8, unassisted. Time of the Storm goal, 2:46. Walker chopping at that puck, gets it out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Tucker. Tucker going in, leaning, falling, shooting, saves Sotheby. Puck snap back in, now breakout pass to Alan Victoriano. He can't control it. It came back behind him. At the blue line, Will Glass gets this into the neutral zone. Played on by Walker. Walker crosses over the center line, snaps that puck in. Off the backboards, picked up by Ben Theben. Theben across his own zone to Victoriano. Victoriano in the neutral zone. Nice pass to Will Glass. Glass sends it forward, gets turned back by Walker. Walker sends it up high, played on by Michael Devereaux of Syracuse. And that one goes off the Syracuse stick into the Ontario Bay bench. Will have a face-off next to Jackson Sotheby. So we got some Syracuse fans here watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Got some family, friends, family, fans, students. It's all about hockey. Hockey family's the best. This puck goes to the corner, picked up by Jason Bort. Bort tries clear it, held in by Ballou. Fires it, goes across the crease. Comes up on the near side at the hash marks. Pass comes out to Shenandoah. Shenandoah gets wrapped up by Eric Mashaw. Stepping up, Dalin to Amanon. Fires it into the middle. Deflected. Comes back by Amanon. Blocked. Goes back behind the net. Amanon on the near side. Dancing with that puck. Bounces around. Comes off the boards to Dalin. Cameron Dalin penetrating up. Loses that puck, but it goes right to Amanon. He fires it across. Off the boards to Mashaw. Mashaw tries centering. Gets deflected away. Amanon, Mashaw. Lots of craziness going on. Puck comes up in the neutral zone. Picked up by Ballou. Ballou holding it, keeping that puck away from Militello, stepping up, though, Kobe Steele. Steele tries sending it forward, blocked by Dalin. Dalin loses it in the neutral zone. It comes back, played on by Shenandoah. And I believe that was offsides. Nope. It's a cross check by David Stern. I didn't even see the arm go up. I was wondering what was going on. Now I know. First penalty of the day for Ontario Bay. Ontario Bay penalty, number 20, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 20, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 4:57. So first power play opportunity for Syracuse. Puck gets cleared down. Syracuse coming out with it. Passed across, goes off the stick. Can't tell if it went off of Fry or Blevins' stick. It was a hard pass. Goes up and hits the roof. Missed the glass ball, though, which does spin. We no longer have an operational laser light to beam off of it, though. Syracuse winning that face-off. Pass up to, I think that's Glass or Bucktooth. Can't tell. Gets dumped in. Comes around on her near side. Nick Rayfield playing on it. Rayfield going to the corner. Back behind the net. Sends it up on the far side. Umbrella is open. Center point. Owen Etal comes over near side. Loses it. Whoever number 10 is almost stole it. Holding that to blue line. Owen Etal. He almost lost it. Bucktooth with it. Bucktooth tries passing it to Etal. Blevins got it into the middle. Not able to break away with it. Bucktooth leaning, driving that puck towards the goal. Tried to pass it up to Rayfield. Got blocked by number 10. I still can't tell who number 10 is. It sure looks like Watts. Juice. It is Juice, okay. I'm not used to him playing defense, that's all. So number 10 is Julian Watts. Syracuse on the far side. Bucktooth shot fired. Glove saved by Colin Bennett. Sotheby comes out of the goal to play on that puck. 20 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Syracuse almost lost that puck in their own zone. It's Ben Theben skating up, going wide of Mashaw. Mashaw holds him off of it. Ballou grabs that puck, sends it all the way around. Amadon can't spear it out. Gets turned back in from the point by Sheridan. Behind the net now, Cameron Dalin. Dalin wrapped up by Victoriano. Victoriano wins that battle, gets that puck out onto the near side for Theben. Theben hit hard. That's not Theben, that's Sam Militello hit hard into the boards. Oh, breakout pass. Oh, saying it got touched by Theben. Puck goes down. Mashaw slowed up a little bit. Amadon over. Amadon picking up that puck in the corner, tried shoveling it into the slot for Tucker Leindecker. Not able to do it. Amadon with it, centering pass. Couldn't make it to Leindecker. Got blocked by Syracuse. Dalin trying to step up. Oversteps that puck and taken away by Victoriano. Doesn't get really far, though. Leindecker gets that puck. Snaps it behind the net. Off the boards. Comes to Amadon. Amadon taking it back behind his net. Chased after by Victoriano. Loses Victoriano. Pass up on the far side for Mashaw. Mashaw loses it. Riley Ballou with it. Ballou, long pass across to Amadon. Amadon at the center line. Puck poked away. Comes back to fight for it. Stealing that puck, Nick Rayfield. Rayfield coming in, shot. Kick save, Colin Bennett. Blevins on the ice now. Battling for that puck. Swatted into the neutral zone by Amadon. Pass comes across to Fry. Fry can't hold it. He gets hit by Jacob. Puck comes back. Cameron Dalin playing on it. Puck comes into the middle. Backhand shot. Rayfield save by Bennett. Puck loose on the far side. Picked up by Leindecker. Leindecker loses it. Puck comes all the way back. Cameron Dalin going after it. Dalin sends it up off the board. Stolen by Bucktooth. Shot. Misses. Glass. Drops down. Rayfield at the corner. Blevins off the boards. Up to Newton. Newton loses it. Blevins comes up. Spears that puck out. Got Blevins and Amadon. Blevins slows up at the hash mark. Pass to Newton. Shovels it forward. Kick save. Sotheby. Puck comes out to the point. Picked up by Bucktooth. Bucktooth skating down. Bucktooth shot around. What's his face? Walker. But misses. Bucktooth loses that puck, drops back. Here's Julian Watts. The Juice is on the loose, coming over the red line, at the blue line. Shot fired, misses wide. Off the backboard, played by John Massaro. Massaro loses it. Owen Newton had it for a moment, comes out to the point. Walker's shot fired, misses everybody, goes off the base of the boards. Juice fires, tipped by Blevins, saves Sotheby. Blevins jumps up, grabs that puck, tries getting that shot up. Sotheby's kicking and screaming like a 4-year-old little girl that won't get her toys back. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, Syracuse. Nice little toe drag, tried the Austin Matthews, couldn't get it off, saved by Bennett. Puck comes to the corner, snapped around, and Syracuse can't hold it. Ben Theben at center ice. Passes across to Sam Militello. Militello moves it forward, goes to Walker. Walker tries passing it to Newton. Newton looks exhausted. He's been out there for like a minute and a half. Puck comes back to Owen. Owen tried shuffling it forward. Can't do it. He's got no more gas in the tank. He's just trying to make his way to the bench, and to the bench he goes. Tucker Leindecker with that puck at the hash mark, waiting for his offensive line to show up. They have. Ballou, snap, shot, misses. Far side, Walker backhands it up. Leindecker there. Leindecker looking, loses that puck. It's in the corner, coming over. Will Scanlon trying to steal it. Puck goes back to the corner. Now it's grabbed, snapped out all the way across. Everybody misses. That's going to be an icing, and I need a drink of water. Face off to the left side of Sotheby. Leindecker in there. Gets that puck over to the side for Pooler. And pushing that puck out, Will Glass. Apparently interference is not a thing. Puck comes down. Dalin played on it. Shot fire goes high off the glass. Owen Bibbins on the near side. First time I'm calling Owen's name. Pushes that puck forward to Leindecker. Leindecker hooked hard by Patrick Sheridan. Puck goes over to the side. Leindecker behind the net. Tries coming around the one side, hits off the side. It's stuck on the netting. We're not blowing a whistle for that. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Now we are. Whistle blown. That puck is still stuck. Now it's graciously picked up by Will Scanlon, I think. It happens. What's that? If nobody gets it off real quick, they will. Sam Militello facing off against David Stern. Puck comes out. Dalin chasing it down. So is Liam McCullough. Dalin gets that back into the neutral zone. Amidon picking it up. Amidon moving forward into the O zone at the hash mark. Curling centering pass blocked by Sam Militello. Gets that puck around behind the net. Gives it to Etal. Etal loses it. Eric Mashaw can't keep it. Puck comes out into the center ice in the neutral zone. Dalin grabs it, snaps it off the boards to Amidon. Amidon can't hold it, stepping up Riley Ballou. Ballou shuffles it forward to Eric Mashaw. Comes in behind at the point, trying to get pushed off the puck by Syracuse, and David Stern tosses him like a rag doll. And because Eric Mashaw is sitting on the puck, we're going to get a whistle. So because it was Mashaw that was over the puck, we're going to have a neutral zone face-off. 5:21 to go in the second period. Syracuse leads by a score of 4-1. Goodenough facing off against Scanlon. Will Scanlon, number 3, wins that face-off, draws it all the way to the near side. Picked up by Syracuse. They send it into the middle. Julian Watts plays it up for Newton. Newton can't hold it. Turned out by David Pierce. On the far side, Ryan Victoriano gets that puck into the corner. Will Scanlon can't hold it. Taken away by Juice, back behind the net. Juice to Newton. Newton, one touches across for Blevins. Blevins spears it forward. Coming up is Goodenough. Goodenough with it. Backhands to Blevins. Touches. Goal! Both Blevins and Goodenough just lunging the sticks out to barely get a piece, but they barely got enough and buried that puck in the back of the net over the right shoulder or next to the right arm of Sotheby. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 8, Zach Blevins. A
assisted by 23, Bryce Goodenough. From 14, Owen Newton. 8 from 23 from 14. Time of the Storm goal, 12:05. And we almost had a follow-up in a different order. Blevins at the far side in the corner. Taking up puck, backhands it out into the middle, and that gets by everybody. Bennett comes out of the goal to play on it, holds it for Watts. Juice takes it back behind his own net, meets up with Grady Etol, drops it back behind him for Walker. He tried firing that all the way through for Blevins. Icing's waved off because Ben Theben purposely decided not to take that puck. Blevins passes it across. Newton misses the one-timer. Oh, that was held in. Even Walker shrugged his shoulders. He knew it came out. Everybody except that referee. Puck comes out now into the neutral zone, being chased down by Riley Ballou. Ballou picks it up inside the circle. Holds it, decides which way to get it around. Victoriano sends it up, stopped by Michael Devereaux. Devereaux to Adam Fry. Fry loses it, picks it up in the corner, back behind the net, picking up speed at the corner. Drops it back behind him for Jamison Bucktooth. Bucktooth centering pass, blocked by Matteo Dalpi. Center point fired, blocked by those skates of Adam Pooler. Pooler, tried centering it, double second attempt, gets it, shot fired by Tucker Leindecker. Nice stick check by Syracuse, covered up by Jackson Sotheby for the faceoff. He didn't get the goal. Puck comes over, shot fired by Nick Rayfield, deflected away by Cameron Dallin, off the glass, comes back to the middle. Rayfield takes that shot. I think that was saved by Bennett. Behind the net, 2 Syracuse players and Cameron Dallin battling for it. Dallin coming back the other way. Puck at the center point, fired by Patrick Sheridan, gets tipped over the net. And David Stern dangerously close to getting a couple more cross-checking calls. Really pushing the envelope on that one. Puck is battling back and forth on the far side. Game is getting more and more physical as the refs have swallowed their whistles. Shot fired, save, Bennett, rebound, picked up by Will Scanlon, buried for the goal. And sounds like Will may have brought some friends to watch the game. Well, they said it was 2. All right. I thought it was Will. It was Nick Rayfield. My bad. Syracuse goal scored by number 2, Nick Rayfield. Assisted by number 4, Adam Fry. 2 from 4. Time of the Syracuse goal, 14:30. Julian Watts takes that puck away, dances around, he's at the hash mark. Watts has glass on him, sends that puck around for Blevins. Blevins did the no-look pass to the middle. Newton wasn't there, though. Goodenough picks up, gets it to Newton. Newton shot, save, Sotheby. Puck goes to the corner, picked up by Syracuse. Pass out attempted. Goodenough over there, steals that puck. Goodenough passed up to Watts. Watts, top of the circle, shot fired, deflected, goes over the net. Comes out to Walker at the point. Walker sends it in. That one hit Theben right in the chest. Drops down to the corner, picked up by Syracuse, sent around. Alan Victoriano on the near side, trying to get it out. Stopped by Goodenough, goes back to the corner, chased down by Michael Devereaux. Devereaux in deep, has Blevins behind him. Devereaux still with it. Devereaux sending that puck up, gets by everybody. Tips are called, no icing. Bennett stalls it behind the net. Ballou comes back to pick it up. Syracuse has 19 people changing on the fly. Puck sent up in the air, gloved down by Rayfield. Rayfield into the middle. Fry tried reaching back to grab that puck, not successful. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. Ballou with the nice hit. Picking that puck up from behind is a Leindecker. Leindecker on the near side, sends that puck up.
braces that hit. Puck goes to Newton. Owen sends it to Linedecker. Linedecker passes it across. Blevins couldn't get a blade of his stick onto that puck. Turns, fires to Newton. Newton spins around. Nobody in the slot behind him. Jamison Bucktooth grabs that puck. Nick Rayfield wants a long breakout pass, and he gets it. Rayfield shot. Post. No goal. Goes wide, comes out into the neutral zone. Owen Etol dumps it back in. And we're going to get a cross-checking. It was offsides before that, but nobody cares about that. Oh, if the linesman was doing his job, it would have been 2 offsides. It's a hard job, no doubt. I couldn't do it. Not an orange. Well, it's just rough. You know what? I don't even know. It should be orange is the linesman, but I don't know. Ontario Bay penalty, number 4, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 4, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 16:35. Battle for that puck on the far side. Body pieces falling down all over the place. Puck comes up on the side. Hard hit. I told you this game was going to get out of control, and out of control it's getting. And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey at the Haldane Memorial Arena. Stop by the Cold Front Cafe to get your 50-50 raffle tickets. I was supposed to say that before, but I forgot. Don't you forget, get your 50-50 raffle tickets now. Hurry up, the line's getting long. 50-50 raffle tickets on sale at the Cold Front Cafe, along with Ring Pops. The Ring Pops, it's not just candy, they're jewelry too. Make sure you check out the Dan-Dalin on YouTube. Look up the Dan-Dalin or A Positive Influence. Tonight's games being live streamed there and will be available forever and ever as long as YouTube's still a thing. And of course, thank you to my sponsors. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant, across the street from the jewelry store, and Power Play Sports, exit 47 off I-81 in Watertown. Indoor sheet of real ice, indoor sheet of synthetic ice, and all the hockey equipment you could ever possibly need. All right, hockey fans. Third and final period coming up in just over 1 minute. Syracuse leads by a score of 5-2. Ontario Bay would really like to come back and win this one so they can move up in the standings. Syracuse started off the season a little rough. They were down at the very, very bottom, and they've been clawing their way back. They are 2-2 right now, Syracuse. Last week they were second to last place. This week they are middle of the pack after they won earlier this week, I guess. And so another win tonight for Syracuse will really catapult them to the top of the standings in Division 3 like they normally are, or Section 3 like they normally are. What's that? We're right in the middle also. But we have a winning record right now. Syracuse is at 500. They're at 2 wins, 2 losses. League play, anyway. So, we will see how this one turns out. Shout out ahead of time again, or one more time, for my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. I get all of my promotional material from them. Shirts, t-shirts, sweatshirts, travel mugs, tumblers, you name it, they can do it. Lanyards, stickers. Love my stickers. I have a couple of stickers, yeah. And they also have 24 local vendors have shelf space in their store right on Main Street in Pulaski. Crystals, soaps, goat milk soap things, knitted thing. I mean, you just got to check them out. Say hi to Jess and Jen for me when you go in to Two Broke Moms on Main Street in Pulaski. For Power Play Sports, Exit 47 off I-81 in Watertown, an absolutely fantastic hockey sporting goods store. They also do skills and drills on their indoor sheet of ice. That's right, real ice inside. They do skills trainings. They have 3-on-3 leagues. They'll teach you how to skate, all ages. They have an adult learn to play hockey league that they'll hold once a week. Give them a call, stop in, tell them the Dan-Dalin sent you. You could also, they've got memberships. Members get a free skate sharpening once a month and a free roll of tape every month, in addition to discounts on skills and drills. So off the face-off, Syracuse controlling that puck, advancing it forward. That gets tipped off of Bucktooth's stick and Blevins' stick, goes up and hits the netting. Look at this, a face-off in the Ontario Bay end of the ice. Ontario Bay in gold, going from left to right. Syracuse in black, going from right to left in his third and final period. Adam Fry battling, wins that faceoff, gets into Bucktooth. Bucktooth back to the point for Owen Etal. Etal sends it across the other side. Shot gets deflected away by Julian Watts. Held in by Bucktooth. Passed across to Nick Rayfield. Nick back to Bucktooth. Got a neck guard off in the middle of the ice. Hope nobody steps on that. Rayfield with it to Bucktooth. Bucktooth shot fire. Save Bennett. Rebound drops down. Syracuse with it. Back up to the point for Owen Etal. Etal back into the corner. Remember, Ontario Bay is down a player. This is a power play for 45 more seconds because of the Pooler cross-check at the end of the second period. Bucktooth coming in, shot. I got a piece of somebody. That got off the post and goes back to the corner for Rayfield. Rayfield draws that puck back at the point. Sends it all the way across to Etal. He winds up. Shot fired. Misses wide left. Comes back out to Rayfield on the far side. Rayfield to the corner. Challenged by Watts. Back out to the point. Bucktooth center point. Over to the left side. Shot fired by Owen Etal. Misses again. I feel like we're going to do this again. Back into the corner for Will Glass. Glass out into the middle, and that is picked up by Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough to Blevins. Teams are even. Blevins in the offensive end. The rest of his offensive line getting their line changed. Blevins snaps that puck back. Grabbed by Adam Fry. Out of the air by Cameron Dallin. Drops it down. Can't hold it in, though. Nick Rayfield loses that puck as Eric Mashaw collapses down on him. Mashaw up into the middle. Puck gets jumped in. Syracuse has to check up. Dalin grabs that puck. Near side, passes out. Amidon touches it. Goes the length of the ice. Played on by Sotheby. No icing. Patrick Sheridan takes that puck around behind his net. On the far side, Dalin holding it at the blue line, using his skates. He has a stick too. Stern over there. Puck sent back in. Dalin moving forward at the hash mark. Gets that puck over to Amidon. Amidon to the middle. Stern on the backhand. Reaching. Nothing. Driven down to the ice by the hook of, I think it's Sheridan. Puck comes down the length of the ice. It was Sheridan. 23. Etal. Grady Etal. Behind the net now. Eric Mashaw. On the far side. Gets by Grady Etal. Skates in front of Amidon. Gets by Sheridan. At the red line, drops back, and Amidon was at the boards, not at the dot. Puck comes all the way out through the neutral zone to Braden Walker. Walker tried snapping it to Eric Mashaw, stolen by Syracuse. Back to Walker, fires it all the way across. Almost hit Liam McCullough as he was going off for his change. John Masura with the puck behind his net. David Stern with the late cross-check, and he's going to get the ringer for that elbow. He's called for the elbow. Elbow. We hit him with an elbow. All right. Elbow, cross-check, really still 2 minutes. Still 2 minutes. And Ontario Bay will be short-handed again. Certainly don't need that. Face off to the left side of Colin Bennett. 13:51 to go in the game. Another power play for Syracuse. Ontario Bay penalty, number 20, 2-minute minor for elbowing. Number 20, 2 minutes, elbow. Time of the minor penalty, 3:09. That puck gets sent in behind the net by Owen Etal. Comes out on the far side. That's got to be Nick Rayfield. Etal, shot, save, Bennett, loose. Blevins can't get it away. Tried snapped over. Stolen by Goodenough. Goodenough sends it through the middle. Owen Etal chasing it down and collecting that puck in his own zone. He drops that puck off for Nick Rayfield. Rayfield comes this way, back behind his own net. Rayfield cutting up through the middle. Neutral zone, over the blue line, whacked out by Blevins. Comes to the middle, stolen by Goodenough. Clearing pass attempted, deflected down by, I think, Rayfield. Pass up on the far side to Adam Fry. Fry drops it back to the point for Rayfield. Rayfield to Bucktooth. Bucktooth looking, snaps it in, tipped out in front. Save by Bennett. Puck goes to the far corner. Watts with it. Watts drawing that puck to the middle. Well, Juice skating up through in there, and that gets speared away by Nick Rayfield. Blevins passes back, has to get played on by Bennett as Ballou missed it. Cameron Dalin, it's Jacob Amidon sends that puck down the lane. Sorry, I saw Ballou. Dalin's out here in the neutral zone. Bucktooth coming up with that puck. Bucktooth forces Mashaw to commit too soon. Bucktooth skates by, sends that puck around behind the net for Adam Fry. Fry drops it up to the point for Rayfield. Rayfield back into the corner. Misplayed by Syracuse. Amidon comes around. Draws that puck up. Owen Etal right there. Adam Fry behind the net, looking. Turns to shoot. Deflected off the stick of Cameron Dalin. Hits the glass. Drops down. Syracuse back to the point. Jamison Bucktooth into the slot. Backhand. Shot. Save. Bennett. Bucktooth going back behind the net. Dalin all over him. Dalin spears it. That puck goes up into the netting, and that'll give us a face-off. Teams are even. Look at that. They burned off another power play. Good job on the PK for Ontario Bay. Dalin and Ballou staying out there on defense. Why not? They've been out there for 1:20 already. Goodenough, Blevins, and there's Newton. Sorry, he's hidden behind Ballou for a minute. Dalin with the puck. Dalin on the near side. Oh, misplayed that. Pushing it forward. Coming up behind, though. Goodenough. Here comes Bryce. Goes wide at the hash marks. He's got Ben Theben all over him. Puck comes out to the point for Ballou. Ballou off the boards to Goodenough. Goodenough trying to make his way. Gets that puck over to Blevins. Moves up on top of the red line. took the shot, gets deflected. Newton in the corner. Newton sends it up for it. Goodenough. Goodenough drops it down. Newton with it again. Newton behind the net, has Goodenough close, sends a puck to the other side. Patrick Sheridan picks it up. Sheridan tries sending it out. Blevins to Goodenough. Goodenough backhand, save Sotheby. 10:55 to go in this contest. Syracuse leads by a score of 5-2. Tucker Leindecker in for the faceoff. He's got Pooler to his left and Myros to his right. Puck comes back to Walker, fires it in back behind the net. Backhanded out into the neutral zone by Syracuse. Turned back by Leindecker. Coming back to pick that puck up, Will Glass. Glass passes that puck up to Gaho Shenandoah. Eventually forced into the zone, played on by Julian Watts. Watts behind his own net, near side, loses that puck, but it goes to Leindecker. Leindecker skating up. Leindecker using Myros as a blocker. Leindecker coming in at the dot, turn shot, deflected away by John Massaro, goes behind the net. Watts holds it at the blue line, fires it in, saves Sotheby. Off the rebound, Jason Bort passes near side to Ryan Victoriano. Victoriano, long pass all the way across. Pooler tries breaking it up. Myros grabs that puck off the board, sends it up, goes off the stick of Bort over the end line. Bort collects it, goes behind his own net, has Leindecker, long pass up to Will Scanlon. Scanlon taken out by Walker. Ballou picking up the trash to Blevins. Blevins to Leindecker. Leindecker over the line, but Blevins led the way. That's an offsides. We'll have a neutral zone face-off after that offsides. I can't believe that official recognized an offsides. First one of the night. Goodenough facing off against Adam Fry. Fry wins, gets that puck to Bucktooth. Bucktooth sends into the neutral zone, picked up by Goodenough. Goodenough across to Dalin. Dalin and Newton. Newton moving forward. Puck taken away by Michael Devereaux. Devereaux can't get it out. Dalin dumps it into the corner. Played on by Ben Theben. Takes it behind the net. Dishes it out. Oh, and this gets sent all the way around. Dalin and Nick Rayfield off to the races. Dalin, first one to it. Toe drags that puck back, and he's got it. Nice hard pass up to Blevins. Blevins gets it into the neutral zone to Newton. Newton to Blevins. Blevins reaching. Has to jump over the sliding body of Michael Devereaux, who took a knee. Goodenough to Blevins. Blevins draws. Centering pass. Oh, no. Syracuse clears this down. That's going to be an icing. Give us a face-off down by Sotheby. Not just icing, but ice-cold cash. I've got the winning ticket number for tonight's 50-50 raffle. If you're holding ticket number 149273, dance your way down to the Cold Front Cafe. 149273. Go nuts. And we got a winner. Face off to the right side of Sotheby. My camera person left me for cash. Puck comes into the neutral zone by Syracuse. Watts trying to spear it away. Syracuse staying on it. Puck comes into the middle. Slapped at by Grady Etol. Nothing doing. Coming away with that puck. Will Glass in the corner. Glass still with it. At the hash mark. Sends it up to Grady Etol. Etol loses it. Comes back to Owen Etol. Owen shot fired, deflected off the stick of Julian Watts, goes into the netting. Goodenough into the neutral zone for Blevins. Blevins skating in, goes wide at the dot, goes in deep, draws back, shot, saved by Sotheby. Goes on to the far side. Watts turns, fires, kicks, saves Sotheby. Puck comes out to the point. Walker gets a piece of it, comes back through the neutral zone, played on by Watts. Watts skating forward, loses that side of that puck, gets pushed off by Sam Militello. Newton moving forward with that puck. Passes across to Blevins. Blevins back to Newton. Shot. And it goes wide. And Sotheby just watches Owen Newton fly through the air like the greatest American hero. Can't land. Puck comes back out to the point. Watts fires. Goes across the crease to the corner. Walker jumps up, spears that puck forward, grabbed by Syracuse, back to the point, good enough, fire off the skate of Newton, goes wide. Blevins comes around, centering pass, good enough, can't send it home, goes wide right, picked up by Jason Bort. Bort trying to clear it out, Blevins tried holding it, can't do it. Blevins comes back and corrals that puck in the neutral zone, sends that forward. Missed by Jason Bort. He almost fell down. Jason goes back, grabs that puck behind the net, fires it all the way around. Linedecker almost had it. That puck taken away by Walker. Ballou rips that all the way around behind. Adam Puller skated away from the puck. Now he comes up to it. Gets that puck for Linedecker. Not really. Maybe. Syracuse with that puck now. Pushes it forward. Riley Ballou getting back on his horse. Cameron Dallin cuts the puck off. Sends it off the boards on the near side into the neutral zone. Syracuse collects it. 6:45 to go in this game. Pass up to Fry. Fry can't hold it. Puller dumps it in deep. Sotheby holds that puck back behind the net. Owen Etal picks it up, sends it to the corner. Syracuse trying to break out with it. Matteo Dalpe chasing after, forcing that puck to go back behind the net. Pass across. Picked off by Linedecker, gets it to Ballou. Ballou trying to hold it, gets it back into the neutral zone, goes by Fry. Length of the ice, that's going to be an icing. 6:18 to go in this game. Syracuse leads by a score of 5-2. This puck has been moving fast in both directions the entire night. Syracuse doing a slightly better job of maintaining control and possession of that puck, owning the neutral zone for sure, and obviously burying that puck in the back of the net more times than Ontario Bay. Blevins tried lofting that one into the neutral zone, sends it right into the netting. We'll do that face-off again. 6:15 to go in this game. Blevins and Bucktooth. Bucktooth wins, moves forward, sends it across. Adam Fry misses a wide-open net. Fry curls around at the hash mark, turns, fires, misses the net again. Puck comes up on the near side. Theben can't hold it. Comes back to their neutral zone, collected by Adam Fry. Fry curling around, gets by Newton, has good enough on him. Fry taking it all the way down, gets by Dalin, loses the puck on the outside of the net. Dalin has it. Pushes that puck up to Newton. Newton backhand, blind pass. No, doesn't get it to. Split Blevins and Goodenough. Not sure whom he was trying to get it to. Goodenough with that puck. Drops it for Blevins. Blevins fires it in deep around back to the far corner. Chased down by Michael Devereaux. Devereaux tries clearing it. Nick Rayfield there. Pops it to Fry. Fry sends it into the neutral zone. Puck gets to Bucktooth. Back checking as Cameron Dallin steals that puck away. Gets that puck into the neutral zone. Blevins cutting to the middle. Back checking. Nick Rayfield steals that puck. Rayfield into the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Moving forward. Draws it back. Shot. Hits off the leg of Julian Watts. Bucktooth tried centering. Watts picks it up. Watts to Newton. Newton skating forward with that puck. Newton looking, fires it across for Blevins. Blevins misses it, goes off for his change. Syracuse pass up to Bucktooth. Bucktooth sent it forward for Devereaux. Devereaux couldn't hold it. Turned back, and here comes David Stern. Shot fired, blocker saves Sotheby. Rebound out, shot blocked out in front in the crease. Amidon at the corner, tried centering. Centering pass, comes all the way back to Watts. Winds up, shot, blocked out in front by, I think that's Patrick Sheridan. No, it's Grady Etol. Walker to Watts. Juice going in deep. Amidon sliding back to cover his point. Grady Etol trying to get that puck out. Stern with it, driving it to the slot, poked away at the last moment. Turned back by Mashaw. Stern swats at it, goes behind the net. Picked up by Jason Bort. 4 minutes to go, give or take some seconds. Passed across, grabbed by Grady Etol, sends it off the boards, picked up by Juice. Juice in the neutral zone, looking, sends his puck forward. Bort stops it, taken away by Amidon. Amidon going in deep, centering pass. Mashaw couldn't get to it. Walker duffs on the slapper, flicked out of the zone. by Liam McCullough, and McCullough's going to go off for his change. Riley Ballou collects that puck in his own and snaps it around for Mashaw. Mashaw checks his back, misses the puck. Stern tried clearing it, grabbed by Shenandoah, fires, blocked, fires, save. Comes out to the point, ripping by Owen Etal, save. Collected by Kobe Steele on the far side. Held at the blue line. Here comes Riley Ballou. Riley Ballou forcing his way forward. Puck swept away. Ballou grabs it off the boards, loses it at the dot. Collecting that puck, Owen Etal. He loses it to Stern. Stern forcing his way through from a knee, spinning. Ballou can't hold it. Turns, grabs it, dumps that puck forward. Picked up by Syracuse. Send it down. Comes right to Cameron Dallin. Dallin, hard pass to Ballou. Ballou to the neutral zone. Long backhand lofted pass to get it up to Tucker Leindecker. Leindecker can't convert. Behind the net, Owen Etal. Now at the point, Riley Ballou sends that puck up. Syracuse trying to get it out. Ballou, shot, fired, chest save, Sotheby. Puck drops down. He covers it up for the faceoff. 2:36 to go in this game. Syracuse leads 5-2. Leindecker in for the faceoff. Puck comes back to Dalpy. Dalpy across to Watts. Watts fires it in. Back behind the net. Leindecker battling for it. Loses it. Comes out on our near side. Walker holds it. Gets that puck up for Mateo. Mateo doesn't get to Mateo. Turn back. Watts hustling down. Gets to that puck before Fry. Watts takes it behind his net. Loses Fry the one way. Dumps the puck back the other. Gets it over to Walker. Walker, long pass across for Pooler. Pooler has to turn around to try to catch it. Can't. Devereaux sends it up. Watts took it. Fry steals it. Fry in all alone on the breakaway. Oh, one too many moves and the puck gets lost. Leindecker comes and take it away again. Nick Rayfield loses it. Rayfield trying again. Wrapped up by Pooler. Picking that puck up is Walker. He sends it down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. 1:46 to go in this game. If Ontario Bay's going to do something magical, they better pull the rabbit out of the hat soon. Face off to the left side of Bennett, won by Goodenough. Sends that puck forward for Blevins. Oh, Blevins missed it! The patented Zach Blevins flyby missed. Blevins recovers, tries sending that puck across to Newton, gets blocked out in front by Liam McCullough. Blevins recovers, far side, drops it for Goodenough at the blue line. Goodenough from a knee, tries backhanding it to the middle, can't get it to him. Puck sent in far, that's going to not be an icing. Dallin recovers. Dallin loses it to McCullough. This puck gets sent back. Touched by Syracuse. Just over a minute to go. John Massaro with the puck loses an edge. Puck and goes down. Newton gets hit as he gets to the corner. 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Syracuse advancing out. Goodenough steals that puck. Holds it. Oh, a nice open ice check. Mason Warrens loses it there. Goodenough battling against Grady Etal. Sends that puck all the way around for Dallin. Dallin and Militillo. Dallin gets it up to Newton. Newton's hooked galore. Recovers. Oh, swings his hand wildly around. Hits the puck with his elbow. Oh, that ref took it in the keister. Goodenough turning, shooting off the skate of a Syracuse defender. Newton trying to center, gets blocked. Militello takes that puck back behind the net. 15 seconds ago, held in by Walker. Goodenough to Blevins. Blevins shot high, misses. Far side, Watts can't hold it in the neutral zone. Passes this puck across. Goes up to Blevins. Blevins touches it in, and that's where this game's gonna end. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. Somebody get that referee a bag of ice. He's going to have to sit on it.
On behalf of the Salmon River Ice Hockey Association and the Ontario Bay Booster Club, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out here this evening. Now that the game has concluded, please fold and return your warming blankets to their appropriate receptacles. Check your immediate area for any trash, cups, phones, chargers, and small children. We don't want them. Thank you to all of our players, volunteers, coaches, and officials for coming out to make this game possible. Thank you to everyone for subscribing to me on YouTube, the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Check it out. I'm pretty cool. Remember, it's cold and dark outside. Turn your headlights on for safety. Buckle up. I am the Dan-Dalin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. And thank you again, of course, to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant, and Power Play Sports, located off exit 47 of I-81, just north of Watertown. Both places amazing. Stop in, say hi, tell them the Dan-Dalin sent you. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening. I am the Dan-Dalin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.